Bleeps are funnier though sometimes because you have to wonder what.
Yeah, and also nobody's gonna get the joke because it's smart. I'd never heard that, and I kind of like history
Nazis.
and World War.
Sorry, if you just keep setting it up, I'm gonna dunk it.
All right, that's fair. That's totally fair.
Indianapolis! Shawn, Dick and Cheese.
Welcome back to Attempted Delivery. We are so happy for you guys to be here, and I have nothing prepared for this intro. We've been banking episodes. We've been recording 2 in a night, so I'm running on fumes. Been doing a lot of overtime at work. You just returned from being off last week. How was that?
Oh, just lovely. I got to stop coming back on Mondays. It's fucking terrible. Like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Yesterday, got back to the office at like 5, today at like 2:30, so it's like...
Yeah. Tuesdays are the better day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you got to take that extra day if you can afford it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I've been doing so much overtime. I've been doing like... I think I had like 40 hours last week of overtime.
God damn.
Yeah, I've been going hard. Yeah. I mean, they also need it, so it's like...
Right.
So it's half of it's that, and then I'm just trying to pay off the Mustang. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm just like, I got to stop. I got to... see if I can get that motherfucker paid off. It sucks. God damn it. It sucks. I'm just stupid for cussing when I know better. I know I have to edit all the fucks out. So
There's another one.
Yeah, exactly. I just know I'm going to have to do that later. But yeah, I finally got it under the what it's worth.
Okay. All right.
Now it's also been appreciating because it's a nice car. It's not like, I mean, I guess they all do, but it went down once it was.
Used cars are like crazy expensive right now. Like,
yeah, I guess so. They're actually gone. They're not. They're down.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, because I'm constantly looking at them.
Gotcha.
But they are down. I'm comparing.
Trying to find the next project to sink a bunch of money into.
No, look, we had to scrap Lori's car.
Oh shit.
One of them. She has 2, and we had to scrap one of them because it was too many small. It was just nickel and diming us, and yeah, we just had to get, it was like electrical stuff, and it's like this one sensor went out before, and it went out again, and it's like this sensor, it costs like a couple $100 to let the mechanic do it at least. And then it's like back, and you have to like remove the fuel pump to get to it, or the water pump, sorry. And it's like, I'm not going to do, it's just annoying. It's like keeps melting because it's a Pontiac, and they're great. They are great cars. She got over 210,000 miles out of it. So there's nothing wrong, but it's like one of those electric parts, and it keeps burning out, and it's like, this is too expensive to do. Right. And she only put like 3,000, not even 3,000 miles on it since the last time it happened. It's like, we can't, not for that. I mean, if it's one thing, if it gets like 30,000 miles, but we can't keep doing that for that shit. That's not cool. But,
speaking of Mustangs, actually, I did send you one thing about Jim Morrison. I thought it might be interesting.
I don't think I saw it.
I'm not gonna bother you with it now, but like, just check your messages. Something about like some. He had some. What's the like Holy Grail Mustang, like the Shelby?
The Shelby GT500. Yeah,
it was one of those, and there's actually, I think, like a short film. The post sounded like it was written by AI, so I don't even know if it's true.
Well, one of them,
but there's some story about
the famous
like,
one's Eleanor from like Gone in 60 Seconds.
Right. But I sent it to you just because I thought it was about Mustangs. But the other Mustang story I saw was a People article.
I finally got my Mustang under what it's worth, which sucks because now if somebody hits me and totals it, I don't really make out. Before it was like, come on, hit me. So I get that gap insurance and pay off the loan.
Nice.
But now it wouldn't even be worth it because I owe, you know what I mean, less than what it's worth.
Right.
So,
well, if you do sell it, be careful. So the headline is, he wanted a rare Mustang. When the seller backed out, the buyer came back with a gun. Alexander Lee Smith shot and killed an Arizona couple inside their home after a botched car sale in November 2023.
Jeez.
He was sentenced last Friday to 2 consecutive life sentences for the murders. So he was trying to buy the guy's Mustang. Smith had twice tried to convince police he had purchased the car from Mitchell before investigators grew suspicious, leading to his confession and arrest a year later. So
Took a year?
So that was kind of the crazy thing. So, let me see. Okay, so he forced his way into the home and shot both of them. The wife was able to call 911, but later died of the wounds. The couple's 8-year-old grandson was home during the break-in.
Jeez.
Yeah, we only bring the
yeah.
shiny happy
This is
news
great.
here on Attempted
Thank you.
Delivery. Let's just start out dark. Smith met the couple after becoming interested in purchasing Mitchell's Ford Shelby GT500, high-performance version of a Mustang. Smith was set to buy the luxury car, but Mitchell called off the sale after the 21-year-old's wire transfer did not go through. So he
so it's his fault.
Yeah, he sent the wire transfer. Wire transfer did not go through.
Who the fuck is trying to wire transfer for?
Right.
Is that maybe I'm poor? I might be poor, actually. That might be the way you spend that kind of money to another human.
Yes, and
so
it's actually,
I'm wrong
it's
because
actually
I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's beneficial to the seller.
Yes,
because the money's in. Like a lot of the higher end guitar deals.
Oh shit! Yeah.
We would do bank wire transfer.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust James Hetfield either.
Especially internationally.
Mm-hmm.
Because then there's no charge back to the card. You can't cancel a check. You can't cash is always good, but it's kind of like the international form of cash or like a long distance form of cash. So
because
the money's in your account before you hand over the product.
Yes, and I pictured that as an old school way of doing things. But I guess it is. It's just also the correct.
Right.
That's interesting.
It's super secure. It's a whole process.
Yes.
Like we had to call our bank. There's codes. So there's so his wire transfer did not go through. That night, Mitchell sold the car to a local car dealership, which is crazy.
Okay.
The money he probably got from a wire transfer versus a dealership, he probably got way less.
It's hard telling sometimes, like cars like that I don't know.
He probably got, maybe he didn't want
and it also
retail value.
And it also, the retail value wouldn't even exist at that point. Unless it was, what year was the car, did it say?
Didn't say yet. It might be later in the article.
Well, yeah, I'm just because they do still make them. They started making them again, so it could either be like a 67 or 69 or something, or it could be a new one, which would be. But either way, I can't. That's crazy that he would go to. It's hard telling. It could have been like a luxury dealer or something, but you'd think that there's no way he made as much money off the dealer. No. So why you would jump to that?
Right, why not call him? Hey, your wire transfer didn't go through. What's up?
That does sound
he didn't try to work it out. That night, I was like, oh, what? He could have been like, oh, this 21-year-old kid, he's just an idiot. He's trying to pull my chain. I'm trying to sell this thing.
Yeah, but then why'd you go into the deal with him? And not to be a victim blamer,
but the guy offered.
Stop jumping to conclusion. It's that night.
Right.
It's very quick. It's very quick.
But maybe this guy, being that he murdered them over it, wasn't giving off the best vibes. Maybe he was just like.
But why would you enter the deal?
Yeah, because the guy was offering wire transfer. But,
that means you had to say that's not an. I actually have sold a car to a dealer before, and
you're never gonna get more. It's just like guitar.
Well, I actually did. I did actually.
Right.
Like my do you remember the Mustang I had when I started the post office?
The red one?
The brand no.
The white one.
The white one. The white one that was literally brand new. The red one. The red one was a 96.
Right.
That's right. We went and looked at my route in that car in a convertible red Mustang. Not trying to draw any attention. I got hit with a race crime in that car. So
Wait,
me and my friend went down.
Wait, like a hate crime, race crime? Or racing in a car?
No, a hate crime. If it was reverse, it would be a hate crime, and I agree with that. But if it was the other way around, but because it was like a black dude yelling at me, it wasn't a hate crime.
Okay.
And I agree with that sentiment. Don't get me wrong.
Did he call you the N-word, or like what happened here?
No. What'd he say? So we went to Baltimore, near Baltimore. Me and my friend, he wanted to look at a Mustang, unrelated, but that's why we were down there. And I'm driving on Reisterstown Road in a convertible red Mustang, two white ass looking motherfuckers, and that's what it was. Hell yeah. So, two white ass looking dudes on Reisterstown Road in Baltimore.
They might have thought you were Jewish.
They might have thought I was Jewish. They didn't think he was.
Okay.
I had the top down so they could see all this.
Fair enough.
And so we got turned around at some point, and I forget why. We didn't know exactly where we were going, so I just like turned off of the main road onto a side street, and it happened to be a one-way. So I turned against traffic. There was nobody around, no cars around, but I pulled off, and I was like, fuck. I'm fucking on. I immediately knew what I did. And some dude was just on the side of the road. He's like, yeah, wrong turn, white boy. I'm like, God damn, is this what it's like? Fucking turn. I'm like, shit, all right.
He called you boy.
Yeah, and I'm like, son of a bitch. All right. And then, yeah, so that's all that happened. But if it was the other way around, that would have been crazy.
True.
Like I said, I agree. I agree with the sentiment.
Okay. Oh, so this is where it gets weird. Authorities were still investigating the scene when Smith showed up the next day, telling officers that he worked for a car collector who had purchased the car from Mitchell. Officers turned Smith away, but 2 weeks later, the 21-year-old man showed up again at the police station and inquired about the car.
Who is this fucking lunatic?
Balls on this guy to fucking kill the people. Come back the next day and be like,
that's my car.
Yeah. And then to go.
Hey, yo, what's good with that, Shelby?
To go to the police station and inquire about the car. Attorney's officers said officers realized Smith's story didn't match up with what he'd told detectives at the scene 2 weeks earlier.
Do you realize
and they
how
grew suspicious? And GPS records from Smith's phone placed him near the scene on the night of the killing.
This motherfucker.
And his fingerprints were on the front door handle.
And his fingerprints were in the system. Like, that's how dumb this motherfucker was.
No, they were on the door handle.
Well, that's what I mean, but they found his fingerprints. That means would they have arrested him before knowing, did they dust his fingerprints and then find his fingerprints somewhere? Like in the system? Or there's no way they arrested him before that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think they grew suspicious GPS records, so then they probably fingerprinted him and say, oh, they matched the fucking
exactly.
at the scene.
That's how dumb this motherfucker was.
Yeah.
That he wasn't even in the system first. Like, if we get popped, they will, because we work for the government, so they would find our fingerprints. This dumb motherfucker wasn't even in the system. He literally would have got away with his crime.
People, some people like to say that white privilege isn't a thing. This proves white privilege is a thing.
They're like, God, get this
black
cracker
people have
out
to
of
worry,
here.
like, if they get pulled over for like a taillight out, they have to worry what's going to happen in those next moments. This motherfucker kills somebody over a car, goes back the next day and be like, tells the police, that I bought that car. And then 2 weeks later goes to the police station, and was like, what about that car?
God, I gotta know about this guy.
What about that car?
I gotta know what's up with this dude. That's so interesting. If he wasn't so stupid, he could have gotten away with murder, guaranteed. It sounds like.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like, it sounds like they had no leads, and he made them arrest him.
Right. He just wanted that car. Like, is it?
Listen,
you're a Mustang guy, so maybe I don't know. Like, is it worth? Is that?
I'll let you drive it sometime, and then you'll murder me. Beautiful car.
It'll break down when I drive it.
Well, if you take it to the car wash, it will.
True,
If you take it to the car wash, they'll blow the transmission out. They'll find a way. But yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing to add to that. That's fucking fantastic.
Neither do I. I just thought that was hilarious and thought as a
it's
Mustang
beautiful.
owner you would.
Yeah, they
appreciate
are that nice. I heard
Are Mustang owners that dumb? Like, are they all that dumb? No offense to President Company.
Yeah. They're not the smart at now. No, it's funny because they have a reputation of being dumb, kind of. Mostly because like, so there's like the Mustang reputation in the car world is that they just can't drive because the thing is the people that they're really hard to drive. Like, I shouldn't say that. They're actually very easy to drive, but they have a ridiculous amount of power. So
that's why you always see those videos where like they just kind of take off into a crowd, like careening
because they have so much power, and like some people say it's because they don't know. They like drive like a Subaru and then decide to drive a Mustang the way they drove their Subaru, and they can't do it. But yeah, it's just like they have like my car is 420 horsepower. It's like I think it's from 415 to 420 horsepower. And like it's all in the rear wheels. So if you fucking hammer the gas pedal, you're fishtailing every time.
Right.
And there's other cars, like we were talking to Ali about it. He has a Toyota G86. I forget what it's called. But it's like small, light, has less power, but it's like a really fun car because it's small and light. The power makes it like it doesn't need as much power to have like a lot of fun in that car. Whereas my car is heavy as shit, and you fucking kick out the ass end, and you're like, you can't do anything about it. Yeah, it's not hard to like fuck up in a Mustang, and I think that's what it is.
Yeah, there's so many videos of that.
It's so
Mustang
many.
takes
It's
out
so
crowd.
many.
Like
It's so many. They have a higher body count than the AR-15. I think. Like it's a dangerous car.
ban them.
Ban the Mustangs.
AR 5.0 or whatever.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you nailed it. You should have had more confidence. Yeah.
I know Mustang references.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much.
In high school, my friend had a 5.0, and people would fuck with him calling it a 5 slow or something like that. Like
That's hilarious because there's
just to fuck with him. Like
yeah. What do they call? They call one of the. I think they call it a 2 slow or something like that. One of the tuner cars. I think it might be a Volkswagen. I forget.
Can I ask a real fucking dumb question?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it just has to do with torque and horse and acceleration. Maybe not like top speed, but like so. Your Mustang, you said, is 420
Yes.
horsepower. If an Amish buggy had 450 horses hooked up to it, could it outrun you in a race?
I don't think it could. I don't know how that. I don't know.
Or maybe
what
like a
that's
short,
based,
like.
Are you asking what that's based off of?
Well, I know it's like it's like, what is that measuring? Is it like
don't know.
torque or power or like acceleration?
No, horsepower is horsepower, and then torque is torque. It's two different things.
Okay.
So like, yeah,
so like, what does that horsepower mean?
I don't know.
Does it like travel with the force of that many horses pulling it, or it's not necessarily speed or like?
This is a fucking question for the internet.
This is wild because you're a car guy. I thought I was asking a really dumb question. You'd be like, no, stupid, it's this.
But I'm dumb. So this is what
Fair
you're not including in the equation is that I'm also stupid. So, what is horsepower based off of?
Like, I'm just picturing an Amish buggy, like drag racing you with 450 horses and outrunning you, like
just tearing apart that buggy as it fucking goes. But there's no way they could be in sync enough. Like, that would be the worst. It's not even close to possible. Horsepower is a unit of power is based on the work a horse can perform. Specifically, it was defined by James Watt. Does he play for the Steelers? No. The inventor of the steam engine. To compare his engines to the power of horses, Watt determined that 1 horsepower is equivalent to a horse doing 33,000 foot-pounds of work per minute.
Huh.
So it's It sounds like an out-of-date measurement. Is what it sounds like to me. Yeah. So the modern definition, while the original definition was based on a horse's work, modern horsepower is typically measured using dynamometers, which is a dyno machine, which is what they put your car on to determine how much power it makes, to determine an engine's torque and rotational speed, RPM.
Okay.
So it's basically, yeah, interesting.
The power which it starts moving and how fast
I suppose, yes. Yeah, this is actually above my pay grade, 100%. I wish I knew, but I just don't have... I'm not nerdy enough about cars. I just love cars. It's like, this is why I was bad in school. You know what I mean? Like, there's shit that I care about, and I don't know enough. I'm so bad. Like, you know how much I love music? Mm-hmm. I don't know any of the music. You know what I mean? Like, I can't play guitar worth of shit. I can, like, keep rhythm on drums, but I don't know what each tom means.
That sentence was hilarious. What each tom means.
Does that make sense at all?
No.
Exactly. Isn't that what a tom is? Like,
well, yeah, the tom,
yeah, I don't
but,
know
like, what it means. Like, it was just a weird. It was a funny way. It was a funny way to put it.
I know. I did it. I kind of did. I kind of did that intentionally, but that's kind of the way I look at it. It's like I don't know what tom is. What are they tuned? They're tuned, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's how dumb I am. So yeah, I don't know.
There's rack toms that are usually like mounted on the kick drum, like the higher, and they're usually smaller and a higher pitch.
Yeah, like on a basic drum set, there's 4 of those.
Well, you could have any number, whatever you want.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you bought it, like the bare minimum is like 4, and then a bass drum, and then cymbals.
Yeah, 3 or 4. You could have 2 rack toms and a floor tom. So a floor tom is freestanding, and
That's a snare.
No, a snare's a snare.
Oh, the floor tom's the one that would... I'm a right-handed, so it would be on the right, and it's like
it's the really deep one.
Yes.
So as they go up, it's typically higher in pitch. So like boom, 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 like that kind
Yeah.
of... And you
That's
can actually...
really... It's...
And you can tune them like real like high-end like production. Like your local band isn't going to do this, but like high-end production, you find the key of the song, and you tune the floor tom to the root of like what if it's in the key of E, you would tune that to an E, and then you might tune the next tom to like the third of the scale, so like a G or whatever, or G sharp or I don't know, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Depending on the scale, and then the higher tom to like the 5th. So it's kind of in tune.
That's so crazy. That's how much I don't know about that. And I love the drums too, which is very funny because I love the drums. And I think I could be a drummer at some point, but I don't know how that, like, I know how guitar sounds work because they're like, is it fair to say the guitar, like notes or keys are like more consistent? Or no, I guess I just don't know drums. That's the thing. Yeah, I guess I just don't understand because they're so weird.
Right.
Like the sound of a drum is so...
With drums, you're not... I mean, you do want to tune them, obviously, but...
Like if a drum set was out of tune, I feel like that's way harder to tell.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
So
like,
I'm not crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like your local man is not going to do that whole thing of tuning to each key of the song, tuning the first...
They'll just tune... Is there a standard tuning that like most songs get close to on a drum set?
It could just be what the drummer likes.
That's funny.
You know what I mean? It's
okay. All right. So I'm not that far off.
And honestly, I'm not like a drummer, so like I don't know, Glesser or somebody might be like, you're talking out of your ass. I don't think.
I think you're probably right. You've been in bands. I mean,
right. And
hit up Sonny after this episode, and he'll give you shit for whatever this is.
But yeah, with drums, you're not concerned really about like notes and pitch. You're more obviously,
especially a pedestrian.
You're more concerned about rhythm. Timing.
Yeah,
timing.
Yeah,
and
see,
rhythm,
that's how it feels. Because then, like cymbals, do they have keys?
There's like tones, but you don't buy a cymbal like in the key of E or something.
Well, yeah,
just like they have their own sound. And, and that a lot of that is preference. Like the I was in that band Carmelo's Game, and the drummer Joe was like a huge Dave Grohl fan, and Dave Grohl, he doesn't use, I don't know if this is still true, but at the time he doesn't, there's different types of cymbals.
Yes.
There's like ride cymbals, crash cymbals, and Dave Grohl would only use rides as crashes.
He would just smack the fuck out of
He
him?
would just bash the hell out of it. It's so like loud and like just has a different unique sound.
That's really fun.
To where you would typically use like a kind of like a tapping, like it's like a bell like tone on a ride cymbal because you're riding it. Crash is crash, but he would use, so like Joe got this huge fucking ride, he uses a crash, he just bash the shit out of it. It did sound good, so like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
but
to like,
but they're not like bought or like sold as like specific notes or frequencies.
okay.
It's usually just the kick drum and the toms. I mean, you tune your snare too, but pitch wise, I remember Joe really concentrating on tuning the toms a certain way to like a certain pitch.
Well, yeah, and I mean, like some of those kits, they're like fucking. I mean, there's like 10 toms.
Yeah, if you go like Neil Peart's kit, like
yeah.
yeah,
That would be that's like probably high level music theory drummers,
right?
As opposed to like some shithead from the 80s. Right. Just like, nah, I don't care. Just as long as that snare sounds good.
Right.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's interesting. So I'm not far off with not even understanding why.
No,
that tracks.
Like, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like high end productions will do like go through all those steps.
Yeah. And it depends on the drummer and how like. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know shit about anything. Yeah, see, that's where we're at. Yeah. I know music as well as you know cars, and I know cars as well as you know cars. So I seem to be dumb in both scenarios. It's amazing how that works.
I just can't stop picturing 400 horses pulling a little Amish buggy. Maybe they wouldn't get robbed. Oh, that's right. That's going to be next week's episode.
Yes. That'll be next week. That's foreshadowing. Speaking of dumb... Fucking Sydney Sweeney's a Nazi.
Yeah.
Dude, what is happening to our culture?
Is she actually a Nazi, or are people just mad?
Did you see anything about it?
I've heard, and I listened to Tim Dillon's, which remind me to come back to Tim Dillon.
Right.
I have questions, but
I have questions.
Yeah. But yeah, I just saw that there was an ad. She was in jeans.
It's just people,
and
getting...
it's people. And like it said, like, oh, it's her genes, and like which is alluding to her
genetics,
her endowment. She's
it's not even just that. I mean,
but
it's not just her endowment.
But people, I heard, were reading into it that like it's her genes, like the blonde hair, blue eye, and that
I
kind of
thought.
Like, but it's obviously jeans and boobs. Like they were just.
She's gorgeous. That's all it is. It's literally just she's a hot girl. That's all. And I thought, I was like. Okay, so clearly the ad was like, it played really into the jeans thing.
Right.
And then I watched the ad and I'm like, oh no, it was very vague and basic. This is the most basic ad I've ever seen. Right. I mean, it couldn't get, I feel like they made the ad and they were like, nah, let's just make it real vague so that nobody's offended.
But how many people were actually offended?
I don't know. I'm sure
or was it like 3 people on Twitter saying like who, and then
it seems to be a lot of people.
And then was it news stories saying people are outraged
about? It's what
it
it always is. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I can't believe they weren't offended by her first ad. Because the one before this, it said, "Ich bin Sydney Sweeney und ich hasse die Juden," and I thought that was crazy, but they didn't have a problem with that.
Nice.
That was fake. I made that up.
We got away from doing headlines. That would have been a perfect headline.
I am Sydney Sweeney and I hate the Jews. That would have been.
Oh, is that what you I didn't know that. I thought you were just doing like a fake German accent. Like,
well, I don't know. I don't know German. So I was just reciting the real first ad campaign that she was in. Is that what that said? I don't know. I didn't use Google Translate and figure out what that would be in German.
See, I wish Kate was here because there was who was the famous designer who actually like made clothes for the Nazis and shit like that. It was like, wasn't an ad for
Hugo
them?
Boss.
Oh, I thought it was like Chanel or one of the females.
She was in Germany, and then who had a bit about this? There was a comedian who talked about this. I think it was. I don't
know, but it seems like you know a lot more about Nazi fashion than cars and music.
Ich weiß nicht. Ich weiß nicht. Ich habe nicht Idee. I forget. I can't remember how to speak it. I just looked that up and I pieced that together. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No, it's funny. I do think it's funny that people were like mad about the about that ad. They're not mad about the children stitching together her jeans.
right.
They're not mad about like who makes. Why'd I do it that German? That was weird. All right, I gotta reset. I gotta get out of the German. They're not mad about who made American Eagle jeans. About because I saw something.
You can take the Shawn out of the Reich, but you can't take the Reich out of the Shawn.
9. No, people were like, and then they were like, I think it was Whoopi Goldberg, which, God, what a fall. That chick, I mean, she was like, it's not only something, what did she say? It's not only, hold on, let me look this up. Here, speak amongst yourselves.
No, this was, I just don't know how much actual outrage there is versus like manufactured outrage.
Yeah, it's
like,
hard telling.
It's almost like they're manufacturing extra outrage at that. Maybe it's somewhat outrage. Like I'm hearing way more people bitch about the people bitching about the ad than people.
Yeah.
I mean, really, with social media and journalism and that kind of thing, like in your actual daily life, have you heard anybody even talk about this?
No.
I've
overheard people talking about it.
I've only seen people are so outraged about this and saying she's a Nazi, and then other people are just angry at the people who are saying she's a Nazi, and it's like,
it's goofy.
How many of actual human beings are even like talking about this?
Yeah, they're talking about it because they're seeing it online. But if it wasn't that, they wouldn't be. Of course, they wouldn't be. I mean, people, it's so crazy. But no, Whoopi Goldberg said, I'm sorry, but American Eagle's ad campaign wasn't just racist and insensitive, but also demeaning towards women. And then I don't know if this is true. Mm-hmm. Because it could be AI at this point, or pretty soon it's going to be at the point where like we don't even know anything. But then Sydney Sweeney like messaged or tagged her and said, and sent a picture of her, Whoopi Goldberg, in a modeling picture, and said, "Diss you," and it was her like doing some like modeling thing, and it's like, nice. What's that? I mean, I don't even know what that means. It's not. I mean, that doesn't seem. Neither to me seem demeaning towards women. Right. I guess if you're saying that like she's promoting like perfect genetics or whatever, but she also wasn't held against her will. Neither of them were. Yeah. Right. But it's also like if she chose to do that, isn't that empower? If that's a choice, that's the way I look at it. But sorry, I just let women do what they want to do. Let me mansplain feminism here real quick. All right, you need to stop. But I think as long as she has autonomy and a choice, that's feminism. Yes. If she's doing this thing because she doesn't have a choice, like I don't think like a woman choosing to be a stay-at-home mom is like archaic if that's her choice and she wants to. Exactly. Yeah. When you say that's her place and that's the only thing she can do, that's when it's insane. A problem. That's a problem. Yeah, that is. So like, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. Welcome to Damien Mansplain's feminism. You be mansplaining, bro. No, but yeah, they need us to explain. Sorry. Let me just wipe away all the goodwill I just created. All right, it was at 33:19. That's backspace. There's a thin line between clip it and delete it. Have you noticed that? Sure is. And they both should be clipped. No, but it's also funny coming from. I mean. It's also funny coming from Whoopi Goldberg, who at some point was like, Jewish people aren't a race. Like years ago, I mean, like she said, it's like, well, tell Hitler that Jewish people aren't a race. Right. And they are a race. They're just not all the race. Like there's a religion and then there is literally a race. Like there is genetic Judaism and they were exterminated. So like it's like just funny. And she went on a huge apology thing and was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's like, surely you can tell that people can make mistakes. So maybe you shouldn't just jump on the little blonde girl who had like a really nice
Isn't
opportunity.
she Jewish in some
Whoopi Goldberg? Yeah, you're racist. That's why you thought that. You're mansplaining Judaism to Whoopi Goldberg. No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, especially not by the comments she's made.
Okay.
Because she got in trouble for saying that.
Okay.
Because they are a race and Hitler tried to kill all of them. And like that's what that was. That was the whole thing. They were a race and he tried to kill, like, just disintegrate them. And yeah, and that was like, and she apologized and she did all this. It's like so funny when they like then go after people. It's like, you remember when you did that thing that like, even if Sydney Sweeney was in the wrong, surely you can forgive mistakes, right? Or else you shouldn't be on the air because you made a huge mistake by suggesting that Jewish people weren't a race. I mean, it's just funny. I don't know. It's goofy. It's all very funny, but I just thought I just wanted to do that German thing. That's all. Also, Sydney Sweeney, SS, that's hilarious.
I didn't even put that together.
I only put it together when I wrote.
Do they also sell brown shirts?
No, but they sell pajamas.
Oh, shit.
No, yeah, Chanel I think she like fled Germany or something. I forget. There was a thing.
Right.
Bill Burr, I think, had a bit about it.
Right.
Yeah, I forget.
We don't need to spend the entire episode on Nazis.
No, we don't. But yeah, it was Coco Chanel.
Okay, right.
And I think she ended up hooking up with a Nazi to like save her, which is like, no, do that. Like, no, like if you're gonna die
explain
you know what I mean?
this,
like if you're gonna either die or like be in a horrible situation, fuck a Nazi to get to live, right? Like if are you gonna not fuck a Nazi? She was a woman, so she was a straight woman, I'm assuming. So like if it was like Sydney Sweeney,
can I just do it for fun? Like what are we doing?
No, I prefer fucking Nazis. Yeah, like if Sydney Sweeney was actually a Nazi and she was like she had a Luger to your head and she was like, never mind, that's not how it went down, I don't think. Just look up the Bill Burr bit. Type in Bill Burr, Coco Chanel. It was in, I think, his Red Rock special. He had a well thought out, articulate bit about it that I can't recall at this moment. I'm not trying to step on his material. He did a better job than I'm going to.
I don't know if I should say.
Please do.
We might have to cut it.
I'll cut it. All right.
Well, if you fucking Nazi to use
I think it's too smart for me. What's that?
let's cut that out.
All right.
Or at least bleep it. Yeah, bleep it. I don't know.
What does that mean?
Bleeps are funnier though sometimes because you have to wonder what.
Yeah, and also nobody's gonna get the joke because it's smart. I never heard that, and I kind of like history
Nazis.
and World War.
Sorry, if you just keep setting it up, I'm gonna dunk it.
All right, that's fair. That's totally fair. I support your man.
Just cut the two things to use bleep or bleep.
Yeah, gotcha. No, it's funny.
And let people.
That is funny.
Fill in the blanks themselves.
I will say, I'm gonna pee.
Yeah, it's probably a good place to take a break so we can come back and talk about anything else.
Yes. All right.
Attempted Delivery is brought to you by
us. We do not have sponsors, but we'd love some.
Indeed. So if you do enjoy the podcast, please like, share, subscribe so we can grow this thing and quit our jobs.
Let's get back to the show. And we're back. So it's crazy how much your daughter is talking.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable.
It's
she's
wild
saying
to us.
like full words, sentences.
Almost sentences. It's super cute.
She can string a sentence together about as well as I can.
It's super cute because like I don't know if it's kind of how we sound to her, but she'll just fill in the gaps with like noise.
Yeah.
So she'll be
I do think that when you talk.
Well, true. Fair enough. But I'm at least using words. Not all of them make sense. But she'll just be like, little table?
Yeah.
Little lamp? Like
it's so crazy. Yeah.
But yeah, she's her last she's about to be 20 months.
Mm-hmm.
on her 18-month checkup, the doctor was like, does she know, 5 words, 10 words? And we actually like started writing them down and counting. She's like, bitch is at like 100 words. Like it's wild. I think it's a direct result of like, we have always read to her, even from like before she was in conscious, she would like play with the books, but like that's the majority of what we do with her. Yeah. We do some screen time here and there, and you're not supposed to, but whatever. But mostly,
listen, screen time is not the biggest problem in the children of today's life.
right.
I'm sure you guys are doing so much
yeah,
right.
You really have to be worried about being taken to a secluded island paradise. That's more of a threat than fucking screen time. Just mostly read books, and she likes it. It's not like we like force her to sit there and read books. Yeah, she will go grab books and bring them to us and be like, "Do a book?" Like, and she even knows the titles of the books.
Your mom was sitting there like reading a book, and she anticipated the fucking next thing that happened in the book.
Some of these we've read hundreds of times, but she knows.
She knows we're talking about a baby talking, and she's like, and then the blah. It's like, what? Yeah. Like, I was like, oh my God, that's crazy.
It's mind-blowing because I thought kids were useless until they were like 3 or 4.
I mean, that's because we're not PDF files.
Well, fair enough. Well, I guess they found
we don't know.
Well, they find a use for them. I'm just saying.
Jesus. All right. Well, okay. I mean,
I thought that's where you're going with that.
I was going to allude to. You just took it there.
Anyway. Our second episodes, we should start a Patreon, put these on a Patreon, because I don't know if we can actually release
real good.
These. But
they're great.
Where were we? Oh, my daughter.
We had to get views on the original episodes before we get to the Patreon.
Fair enough.
Oh man, that'd be so fun.
Sorry. What was I about the
books? Depository? Oh wait, sorry. Muscle memory. The book.
The words. I'm totally off.
The words.
Yeah, she just knows. It's crazy how much she picks up, and how much she repeats, and it's.
Oh yeah,
it's
you
crazy.
thought the kids were useless until.
Yeah, but she's like.
I mean, she's like running around.
Yeah.
She was like hyper. She was like.
She's testing boundaries. Like, I don't know if this is the terrible twos coming early, but she keeps climbing on the glass coffee table, and we have to keep saying feet on the floor. Like I've
luckily they're so resilient. It takes a lot to get hurt. Yeah. So like she will learn.
Yeah, I mean, she hurts herself a lot.
Like worst case scenario that she just learns the hard way.
Right. She's definitely done that.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because Lori's daughter, her boy, he was like, he's a little bit older than BB, and he was like ahead of her with like the physical stuff, like running around and shit, but behind on that stuff. And then now it's just funny watching like her get ahead on that stuff and him being ahead on like certain stuff. It's just, it's very interesting. Yeah. Well, when I got here, I said that to your mom. I was like, yeah, she's like so far ahead with that. And then your mom was like, yeah, and I said about Lori's daughter's kid. And she's like, well, yeah, boys are usually slower with XYZ. And then girls are faster with XYZ. I was like, oh yeah, so like men. And she was like, well, I wasn't going to say it. It's like, that tracks. Yeah. That's exactly how men and women are. Men are dumb.
Which is funny because they need us to explain everything. I don't know at what point does it flip and switch?
Hell yeah, it's a callback. That's why we earn the big bucks. $0. That's why we earn $0. Yeah, like, subscribe, share.
Which actually brings me to one thing I wanted to bring up. Like, we do like read books and like there is some screen time, like, but like, and some things that like you might be nostalgic for, you like go back and be like, this is like, I might get us some hate mail for this.
You're usually the one who does
Yeah.
when your spicy
Dr.
food takes.
Well, Dr. Seuss kind of fucking sucks.
It's mid. I mean, it's not.
But it's like cherished the world over. And I'll give you the Grinch. Grinch is cool. I don't mind the Grinch. I don't mind the Lorax.
Yeah, I mean, Grinch is fantastic,
But some of these books are just kind of fucking gibberish. Like I want to like the Thinks You Can Think.
yes.
But like half of it is just like and I know you're supposed to nurture their imagination,
No,
but like
well, I would say it's
just like it's
like poetry.
anything can be poetry if you just make up the fucking words that rhyme.
Yeah.
Like,
have you ever heard rap music?
but they're not
I'm
making
kidding.
up words.
Oh, fair. I see what you're saying. Like,
You know
they're
what I mean?
not
Like-
real words. They're just
And like I
well, see, the thing is,
feel like an
This
asshole
is-
even saying it because like there's like these made up creatures and it's like yeah you're nurturing their imagination, but at the same time I don't know, just like what are you getting out of this
creativity. You piece of shit.
I know.
Creativity.
I know.
They're getting creative and they can create their own world with their own Loraxes. And
True.
that's the only one I know.
True.
It's the only one I can think of. No, and it's it's just,
This is hilarious because like people are saying Sydney Sweeney is a Nazi for a jeans ad, and Dr. Seuss is like a fairly well documented anti-Semite.
yeah, those B-sides weren't great.
Right.
Those
It's like were all these made up creatures just like his way of like creating new slurs for fucking
yeah, he was talking about somebody.
yeah.
Green Eggs and Ham was about Sydney Sweeney. I don't know. I don't know if that track.
I think ham I think is an underhanded Jewish slur too. Like I think like what are we doing here?
Nice. Yeah, I don't think. I think like he like this is one of those like who's the goat conversations. It's like yeah, but he. And I don't know. I think he did like create most of his stuff, right? Like I don't think he had writers.
so.
He was like the driving force behind his own creativity. It's like yeah, but he came up. He was like the first. Probably not, but he was like one of the first children's books writers, right? Like he's like the goat of fucking. He's like the Michael Jordan of everybody who writes children's books after him. Looks towards him for inspiration. Like he started it. So it's like, of course, he's the best. You know what I mean?
Right. He's kind of like the Cosby of children's books. Where it's like you find out later
there
some
wasn't
stuff,
the
but
best
like,
things, but like he led the charge. You know what I mean? You just take what you take the good and don't talk about the bad. And he's dead, so at least he's not still free.
True.
No one talks about that. That guy's still free. He got out of jail.
And sadly, shout out Theo.
Theo
Theo
my
from
cat?
from
My
from the
cat's-
Cosby Show?
My cat's dead.
Malcolm Jamal Warner, the actor.
Yeah.
He played Theo on the
he
Cosby
die?
Show. Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know about that. Man, nobody talked about that. I love when
Was
people are like,
in the ocean.
oh.
I don't know if it was surfing or what exactly he was doing, but yeah, I don't know if it was Costa Rica. I wish I probably should. I wasn't prepared to talk about this, but I just saw some.
It doesn't
of the,
make
the
that doesn't
headlines.
make a difference.
But yeah, that's sad. He was only in his 50s.
Damn.
So yeah.
And Cosby's still alive.
Yep.
Ugh, that's rough. It's also so funny how like, I mean, I get it. I love Ozzy too, but like Ozzy died, everybody talks about it. Hulk Hogan dies, everybody talks about it. This dude dies, nobody talks about it. He was younger than those two. Probably.
I mean, I definitely saw a lot of headlines. But like,
I didn't see any.
really?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the algorithm, but like still, I mean, I don't know why Hulk Hogan would never be in my algorithm. I don't watch pro wrestling, so that's literally just like pop culture. Just like, they just like don't care about that guy. You know what I mean? It's like all right, it's all tragic. You don't have to like fucking
Sure.
every headline doesn't have to be about Ozzy. But speaking of, did you see where Ozzy was buried?
Like on his
Yeah, next
estate,
to like
right?
a bunch of so I thought this was funny. I guess like near, and I don't even know if this is true, but it said near like a ton of like bat boxes, which is very funny.
nice.
And then there was an article explaining why that's funny. And I'm like, oh, I feel old now. Like there has to be an article explaining the lore of why that's funny that Ozzy Osbourne was buried next to bats. It's like, oh, so I guess I'm 1,000. That they have to explain that like one night he bit a head off of it. Which, is that even true? Do we know if that's confirmed?
I've heard different things, and honestly, we could probably look it up and actually confirm the actual truth. But I've heard two different things that there was in the show.
Yeah,
people would throw like stuffed bats, and he would just like bite the head off like stuffed bats. But somebody threw a real one up, and he ended up doing it, so it was like by accident.
Yeah, but who even has a real one?
Good question.
Yeah.
But then the other thing I heard that it was like in like a record company meeting, like with like Sharon was there. Sharon was kind of like his manager. Like
yes, because he's a fucking mess.
Right.
And if it wasn't for her, I'm pretty sure he would be nothing at this point.
Yeah.
I know that's like the lore, and I kind of believe it every time I've seen him talk. I'm like, no, that tracks. If you told me that she's the glue that stuck his entire career together, I wouldn't.
She ran Roadrunner Records, which had a ton of bands. I'm assuming it's still going on.
Yeah, like her dad signed Black Sabbath, right?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So I don't know if it was in some meeting where he did that. But it was one of those two things. It was either people were throwing stuffed bats and he was just going and doing it, and it was kind of an accident, or it was like in a record company meeting.
Yeah. As according to Google AI,
which of course 100% true.
Yeah, of course. It says yes, it is true. That somebody threw the bat up and he thought it was a toy, so he bit the head off and it was real. He had to get rabies shots afterwards. Yeah.
Nice.
So apparently it is true. And you know what? It's fun enough that I'm going to let that go and I'm not going to do any more research. I'm completely okay with believing that story is true and it's just a fun story.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm totally okay with being under the impression of that lie. That's
the best Ozzy story is still him pissing on the Alamo.
It's very funny.
Yeah. The fact that Sharon knew he was all fucked up, took all his clothes, so he put on Sharon's green evening dress and went out and pissed on the Alamo.
Yeah, it is pretty great.
R.I.P. Ozzy.
R.I.P.
I saw some
Ozzy.
other. I feel like I only just kind of like scroll and see headlines, but I saw like Motley Crue was disinvited from that huge
God.
farewell show.
Really?
The big Black Sabbath the thing was last month or a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And that story, the lore with Motley Crue was that they were like doing like a gross out contest.
Yeah.
And he snorted the line of ants.
Uh-huh.
Like that's the famous story, but I don't know the bad blood between like Sharon and them if
Yeah, it's hard telling. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, so I don't know if I didn't watch that whole The Dirt thing.
No,
so
I should because I love Motley Crue.
maybe they portrayed Ozzy in a negative way.
I don't think so.
or-
I think the only thing they just didn't he like snort a line of ants or something?
Yeah, that's what I mean. In the gross out kinds, they were going back and forth,
Yeah,
and then there was
yeah,
line
yeah,
ants,
yeah.
and he just went and snorted it. But I mean, if it happened, like that's like not the craziest thing he ever did.
No,
So, like,
not at all.
But I don't know. Maybe they portrayed him like a certain way that. I mean, or it could have something completely different. I don't know what the beef is, but
Yeah, I have no idea. That's weird.
anything else with Ozzy?
No, I don't think so.
Going back to the kids thing, like the Dr. Seuss, and also like the kid doesn't watch SpongeBob, but like it like kind of came up on our home screen. She was like, Bob,
Yeah.
Bob. And so I guess like she knows
She can read.
or she can't read. She might know what some words in our books are because seeing them. So, but she can't actually read. But like we may have said, oh, that's SpongeBob, or she may have just
Yeah.
picked it up. She is a little sponge.
Bob is like an easy.
Right. But like Kate just
at
put it
this
on.
point,
Right.
I believe that she could fucking read
Possibly.
at least basic 3-letter words.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We
Just
should probably
gotta worry about
be
this.
asking her half these questions that we're posing.
Honestly, just be worried when she starts reading the 4-letter words. That's
but we Kate just we weren't gonna have her watch a whole episode, but she put it on the very first episode, the pilot of SpongeBob. I was like, maybe it gets better, but it
No,
was
it's
just
annoying
kind of
as
like
shit.
it was just annoying. It was like more like
Also, that's not fair. That the beginning, like the first season,
first episode of everything is kind of like, but
Listen, I just started The Sopranos. The first season isn't wowing me, but
it does get better.
I
It does.
have faith in HBO, and yeah,
Even the Wire was like that too. It's just like it just
I mean, I don't
Takes
think I
off.
believe that, but I believe The Sopranos just because of its age.
right.
But like, I don't know. I think I would like that just from what you've said and like how I know and the timetable. I feel like The Wire, I'm probably going to be hooked immediately.
Yeah,
I'm
I
only
think so.
watching The Sopranos first because I feel like I need to.
Fair enough.
Because I feel like it's the basis of all good drama now.
True.
Like I feel like I need to because it just to honor what I think it like prerequisites all TV now.
Again, like the Cosby of TV shows.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. But SpongeBob, it was just like wacky for wacky's sake. There was like it felt like there was sort of a story there, but it was just like a lot more like physical comedy and you kind of need that in some cartoons, but it was just like it was reliant on the wackiness. Like I don't like talking shit about comics, but like it was kind of like the Eric Andre of
Sure.
kids shows where it's just like, I'm so wacky.
Yeah,
Aren't I
yeah.
being so wacky? This is so wacky. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like,
Yeah, and that's not fair because you're not like an Eric Andre fan, so it's
True.
like I don't know. It's hard to tell.
I'm not a hater. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It might not be for you.
Exactly,
I can't even speak on it because I don't know. I don't lean one way or the other.
And some people I'm not going to say he's not funny. I don't like saying that.
Well, because
I
he's
was going to
funny.
say, I don't find him particularly
Yeah,
funny.
but it's also
But I'm not gonna
he's
say 'cause
funny. Because if you hung out with him, you would think he's funny.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like for sure, he's a funny person, but like his angle of like a show might not tickle your fancy or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He may be for many people. I mean, he is for many people.
Yeah, like
obviously.
I've seen him in interviews, and I'm like, well, he's clearly hilarious. Like he's a funny dude. So like, it's just one of those things. Yeah.
There's just so many other like the kids shows with like more like substance. And again, I'm judging a kids show and on like the first episode, but it just seemed like
I listen.
it didn't make me want to have her watch it more.
Yeah. Did you watch SpongeBob?
That was kind of after my time.
Okay.
I was
See, it
too
was
old for
during my
SpongeBob.
time, and I fucking hated it.
Really?
I never liked SpongeBob, but I was a biased little prick. So
Yeah.
I only liked Cartoon Network shows.
Okay.
So when I was a kid, I got fucking brand loyalty. Okay.
Alrighty.
I like
What were your Cartoon
PlayStation
Network
games.
shows?
So I'm trying to think of the earliest ones.
I was like late middle school, high school for Cartoon Network. So I liked
Okay.
Space Ghost, Coast to Coast.
No, that's the shit.
Space Ghost was the shit.
I will say a lot of that era I don't think I understood, but I liked it.
Right.
I liked Space. I need to revisit that shit because that was like a late night show.
Yeah.
It was like a
And
late
they had
night
interviews that were like hilariously like weird and awkward.
I don't remember a second of that show.
I remember James Hetfield and Kirk Hammett.
Are you serious? They were on that show?
They did an interview. They always had like celebrity interviews, and they actually
Really?
Yeah.
Oh god, I got
And
it.
it was so, like-
I know nothing about the show that I used to totally like.
But it was so the antithesis of like a late show like
Yeah.
Leno Letterman interview. It was like so goofy and like awkward and like
Yeah.
sometimes the people would play along and then sometimes people would be like, what the fuck is this? Like
Oh, and it wasn't like them. It was an animated character of them.
No. So Space Ghost would be at the desk like a
Yes.
late night
No,
host,
I do
and
that.
then there would be a screen
That's
and
so
they would
stupid.
be like live on video,
That's
like
so dumb.
live action.
That's so stupid
It's
and
pretty amazing.
fun.
But yeah, it was like they were doing the interviews.
That's so for no wonder they didn't know what to think of it because that sounds retarded.
But a lot of celebrities got it, and they would kind of play along.
Yeah,
but then
yeah,
some
yeah.
were just like, I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, which is like kind of a very appropriate response. Like,
Right.
What did you
And they,
sign me
and
up
they
for?
fuck with them a little bit. It wasn't like, you know.
Oh, that sounds that's so. I watched it and I don't even remember it. Like Cowboy Bebop was around that time.
I don't know what that is
So
at
that might have
all.
been. I must have been later then. Yeah, it must have been later. I'm trying to think of what else was around that time. Like, did you watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Oh my god, that one's fantastic.
I saw some of it.
It's retarded.
That's with the meatball and the fries. And so I did see some of it.
It's dumb as fuck, but I don't remember hardly any of it.
Yeah,
Oh, what else?
I think here and there. It wasn't one I watched regularly.
Yeah.
My cartoons were like Ninja Turtles.
I mean, that's solid. See, that's the thing, like, I still call it all that stuff because if it wasn't in the rotation, there was this thing called Boomerang. And they showed the old cartoons.
Okay.
So if I didn't catch it there, I caught it during the day on Boomerang where they showed like earlier shit. Like, I don't think I ever saw that much. I saw the movies of TMNT.
Which the first one is coming out in theaters for like a anniversary
cool.
release. I kind of want to see that.
I will say
It might be a little violent to take her, and I don't think she would sit through a movie anyway, but I kind of want to do it for nostalgia. I saw it in theaters.
Yeah.
And it was, the first one was good. It was dark.
Yeah.
And then they got, I mean, it was still had the cowabunga bullshit and
Yeah, sure.
that, but it was darker. It was like, it wasn't so like little kiddish. It wasn't like sugar coated, but it was, but that cartoon.
I mean, I would like to start. I almost went, and I don't think it happened. I think it happened already, but I almost went to see, but I'm not even, actually, I'm not going to bring that up because I'm going to bring it up on an episode that we have Drew on because.
Okay. All the Looney Tunes stuff.
I love that shit.
Flintstones.
Yeah, for sure. I saw all that stuff.
A little older.
Which is funny because you didn't get that reference in the Lennon episode. It's a living.
Right. I didn't remember that. That's pretty specific.
It is. Yeah, it is specific, but it was in a lot of episodes. I mean, I don't know how I knew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just maybe, I don't know, something that just like stuck in my head.
I remember
more.
the little green Martian dude more than the pterodactyl. What else? A little older, I liked Tiny Toons and Animaniacs. Animaniacs was the shit.
Yeah, I didn't even know what that was. I still don't,
Animaniacs
honestly.
was awesome.
Except for what you showed me. I'm trying to think. So like Cartoon Network, it would have been Ed, Ed and Eddie. I loved Ed, Ed and Eddie.
I knew of it, but never watched it. Yeah.
Very, probably bad. It's probably really bad. Powerpuff Girls. I love Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. That was cool.
Oh, that's weird. I wonder if I guess that must have been earlier then. You know what I mean? Like
that was like later at night that would come on.
So you just didn't like it. You maybe just like skipped Ed and Eddie, but liked Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
What else? Excuse me, Johnny Bravo would have been, but I think that was older.
Yeah.
But they did
I didn't
play
watch
it.
that much, but I remember it being on.
What else? I think Pinky and the Brain I caught a little bit.
Pinky and the Brain was it was one of the shorts from Animaniacs.
Oh, and it became a whole show.
I think so.
Oh man, did you ever watch The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
No.
Oh, that was a good one. The Grim Adventures. I think it was The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Yeah, that was a good one that I don't remember. Dexter's Laboratory.
I didn't watch it much, but I remember that.
Oh
being
shit!
on.
Yeah, so that's funny. There's like a few that somehow
There's an
made that
overlap,
gap.
yeah. Well, there was also like being a teen, like getting high and watching Cartoon Network versus being a kid.
Fair.
You know, eating your cereal, watching Cartoon Network. So there was that was kind of the era I was.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. See, and then like on Cartoon Network, they had some anime. So they had like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch Dragon Ball Z?
No.
Oh shit. Okay, so that's my generation.
Okay.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z was fucking sick. And then my favorite show growing up was Yu Yu Hakusho. But that was like some deeper anime. That was not, as far as I can tell, because no one fucking knows what I'm talking about when I talk about that. I think that was like a deeper cut of anime.
Yeah, I know nothing about anime.
Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho was sick. There was this one I fucking love called Inuyasha. And that was anime, and that was fucking sick. Oh, man. Yeah, I could watch
I've seen Manny post stuff about, he might, I don't know.
He probably
might
would.
know
I think
some of
he's
your-
closer to my age. I think he's between us somehow.
Yeah.
Maybe like by 5 years, because you're only like 10 years older than me. So he might be like 5 years older than me,
True.
which would bridge that gap or whatever. Yeah, it's fun how that works. Yeah, and I guess how like you would revisit stuff stoned and I was watching it as a child.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun how that works. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. We have a squirrel in the house.
In the house?
In the house.
Oh, shit.
All right, so my girl is...
Like, on purpose?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on purpose.
Like, is this like on hospice? Like your
Not exactly.
your chicken hospice? Or is this...
So, okay, so one... it is like that. It is basically that. So one day my Lori went out and she went out to let the chickens out and stuff like that. Came back in. My dog Ollie wasn't in. She opened the door and she called Ollie. He came up to the house and he was like maybe 10 feet away from her and she could see something hanging out of his mouth. And she's like, Jesus Christ, what is it? She's like, she thought it was like a dead mouse. And she's like, all right, drop it. And he drops it and he just, and it's a live squirrel, a baby squirrel.
Oh, wow.
Like this tiny little.
So he was carrying it, not like.
He was carrying it.
Not chewing and bringing you a prize. Okay.
No.
He's like, I found this baby.
And she goes and gets the squirrel, not a scratch on him somehow. Mind you, he's murdered groundhogs. He is the sweetest boy, but he has murdered multiple groundhogs.
Yeah, sounds very sweet.
Yeah. Well, a couple of them, now I'm thinking, did this bitch kill any of them and he just brought dead groundhogs up to the house? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, he didn't kill this baby, or just, can he tell that it's a baby? And he's like, well, that's inappropriate. I'm just going to bring it up to the house. But if it's an adult, I'm going to kill it.
Sounds about right.
It's hard telling, animal, but he's not the most vicious. He's not vicious at all. I mean, towards you. He didn't love you, but I think he was mostly scared of you. But yeah, he brought and he just like drops it, and she's like, Jesus Christ. So yeah, we have this squirrel in our house, and and this is not the first time. So she knows. She used to work for a vet. She probably should have been a veterinarian. Veterinarian.
I can see that.
Yeah, she probably should have been, and she'd make more money. She would have a lot more money if she was a veterinarian. Sure. But she did work for one for years. So she like literally can, I'm pretty sure she could be, she doesn't have like the plaque. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think she has the license, but I think she could manage. She should do like a black market veterinarian. Like, she should totally do, if the type of people who rescued like wild animals had money, she could totally be like a black market veterinarian,
like a mob doctor or something like that. It's like, well, we can't take him to the actual hospital, like to repair this gunshot wound.
It's exactly it. But none of them have money. They're poor, which is why they care about animals. Like Jeff Bezos, how did I say his name? Jeff Bezos isn't like rescuing squirrels. You know what I mean? Like, he could just take it to a real vet and pay like $900. So, like, I think that most of the type of people who rescue animals can just, like, take them to the vet. Right. But, yeah, she can make a real...
He's probably responsible, like, partially for, like, destroying the Amazon.
Yeah.
to create the company.
To create Amazon, yeah, exactly. But, yeah, so she's been feeding him every day, 3 times a day. Actually,
what do you feed a squirrel? Nuts?
Milk.
Milk. Okay.
Yeah, just like its mom would.
Cow's milk, or do you have a source of squirrel milk?
We drink raw milk, so she gives him raw milk, and then with olive oil to help his bowel movements.
Okay.
Yeah, she's real deep into it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah. And
if you get a fucking ice bath for the squirrel, I'm fucking.
All right, first off, I can't afford an ice bath for me, so.
Well, I would imagine the squirrel would be much smaller.
It would be cheaper. We can just put some ice in an ice. That'd be so funny. Fucking. This is Joe Rogan, the the squirrel. We put him in a sauna. We just like heat up the air fryer. It's a 250 and just put a lot of water in there so it steams up. Give him a little sauna. He's like fucking ripped.
He's a crock pot on low. It'll be like a
yeah. But yeah, so we have a squirrel with us right now.
All right.
And it is not the first time, and she'll eventually release him to the wild. But yeah, so we got a squirrel living with us.
Nice.
That's fun. I don't know what else. We also have a lot of tomatoes. The garden. So the garden, it was like I don't know for whatever reason, but it was like a very like slow start to the tomato season or our garden season, but we have a lot of tomatoes, so tomato season for us.
Right.
So if you guys fucking want tomato, do you like tomatoes?
Yeah, I am.
Man.
No,
Okay.
no,
I'm just wondering how like.
No, I'm fine with tomatoes. I just find them more to be useful, like cooked or in something. Like a raw tomato doesn't excite me.
You don't like BLTs?
A BLT is all right.
Well, what else would you do?
But I mean, the bacon's doing the real work on there. I mean, like the tomato's fine.
Do you normally get like fresh tomatoes?
I don't regularly get them because I'm not a huge
I'm gonna give
fan.
you
Like
some
on a
tomatoes.
sandwich, usually I'm just like, this doesn't need to be here.
We're gonna have to give you some tomatoes, and you're gonna
Same
have
with a burger. Don't need a tomato on a burger.
I'm not the biggest fan on burgers either. I agree with
unnecessary. And then like specifically a BLT, sure, but a lot of times I'm just like, this is just making things wet. It's not.
And Damien
I feel like,
hates making things wet, which
I
is
just
why
don't-
he mansplains so
I
much.
just don't have much experience with it. Maybe if I. But
That is fair. That's triggering. I'm sorry. I apologize. Shouldn't have said anything. You're salty, which is ironically
enough.
what you do to make tomatoes taste better.
fair enough. Yeah, I just find them like I love cooking with them. I like them cooked. Obviously any type of tomato sauce. I
Yes.
just feel like that's what brings out.
Well, marinara is the shit.
Right. I just feel like that's
Have you
what's-
ever had?
brings out the flavor in them.
Have you ever done grilled cheese dipped in tomato soup?
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
Unfucking believable.
Right,
I don't even like.
right.
I'm not a soup dude.
Right.
Like I don't like soup
No,
much.
that's
but that's fantastic
for sure. Yeah, that's undeniable.
Actually, just in marinara is pretty damn good too.
Yeah.
Just-
But I don't need a tomato in my grilled cheese. That's a better use. You cook the tomato, and
No,
it's,
that's
you
fair.
still get. I just find you get more
Between
flavor
those
out
two
of the
options,
tomato.
I agree.
Right. I'll cook with tomato paste. It's not. It's just a raw tomato. Just
Yeah.
I'll
I
eat
thought
it
you were
if
about
it-
to say you hate tomatoes. I was like, well, what kind of
Yeah.
Greek are you?
if it's on a salad, sure, I'll eat it. Like I'm not
Yeah,
opposed to it. I'm just not like, ooh, a tomato. Like it just doesn't excite me. I don't know.
I didn't used to be. Yeah, no, I used to hate. I actually hated tomatoes for years because I was like a kid.
I didn't like them either growing up.
but
yeah.
one thing I always liked, which is weird, is bruschetta.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
unbelievable. Okay, so okay. No,
Yeah.
we're probably about the same place then.
Yeah, it's just
But
I will
dude,
eat a raw tomato. It's just it doesn't excite me.
We're
Like
gonna
I'm
make
never
sure-
gonna eat a tomato sandwich. Like
yeah, we're gonna make sure we give you a nice one, and you gotta do BLTs.
yeah,
And you have to. So this is what I learned from Lori. You have to salt it. So you're making it. Let's say you're making a BLT. You got to slice the tomato first. Get the slices ready. Salt them, and then spray apple cider vinegar on them.
okay.
And it fucking brains out the flavor like crazy.
Right.
And then you make a BLT with it.
See that I'm down with.
Yeah.
It's just like I feel like it's capped.
Now some people
I
do
feel like,
like.
it's capped to just like my brother would just eat a slice of tomato.
That's
like,
insane to me.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe a little salt and pepper.
That's still insane to me. My
then-
mom would do that too, and
And then
it's
some
insane.
people do the tomato sandwich with just mayo. And I'm like, I just
Yeah,
I
it's-
can't get excited for that. But that you're adding flavor. You're doing something to it. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a savory, and then the tomato.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Like tomatoes have like natural umami. Like
Yes.
that's but I feel like it just comes out more when you actually cook it or do something to it. Just to
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
yeah. I just don't get excited for a raw tomato. Like
Yeah.
I'll eat it, like I said, on a salad or whatever. But
Yeah, I'm not that into it. I'm pretty much the exact same way. I will say I made for dinner tonight. I made chopped cheese because after having it,
in New York, that shit.
after having it in New York, I was like, this is fucking something right here. Like, I don't know if it's just them or if this is something I should have been eating for my whole life. Let me tell you something. It's something we should have been eating our whole life. It's fucking fantastic. It's
I can't right now.
oh yeah, I guess not.
I could eat a BLT like sourdough is lower carb, but there is some
You know what Lori
there are some
did?
lower carb breads.
You know what Lori did?
What did she do?
had. So I made mine was on a roll. So mine was just I had a chopped cheese fucking sandwich.
Right.
It was fantastic. It was I made it, and I was like, I want to try to make it because I remember it being fucking really good. So I was like, let me just try it. The most basic shit. I mean, it's salt, pepper on ground beef and onions. So I put the onions down on the oil on a griddle on like a flat top and then I just put the ground beef on, cooked it, salt, pepper, and then put I like Cooper. I like Cooper cheese. So I put Cooper cheese on it, let it start to melt, and then I mixed it up, just like made sure it was all mixed up, melted completely. Threw that on a sub roll, and it was fucking fantastic with tomatoes.
Alrighty, I can see that.
They're supposed to have lettuce. We didn't have lettuce.
Right.
Did the ones we had in New York have lettuce? I don't remember lettuce.
I think it might have been.
It's hard telling once it's all hot.
Right.
It's like lettuce kind of blends it. But either way, didn't have lettuce, just had the tomato, is fucking phenomenal.
Nice.
Lori did it with not butternut squash, just yellow squash.
Okay. All right.
So she did basically open face, like a squash, cut it in half, hollowed it out, open face with the chopped cheese in the squash.
Okay.
And she couldn't finish it, so I had the last few bites.
Nice.
It was fantastic.
Nice.
So that's a move. There's no carbs or whatever, minimal carbs.
Right. Not just straight bread.
No, yeah, no bread whatsoever. It's just the squash, which I don't know if has any. But then there's the cheese, meat. It's keto. It's definitely keto.
I have to watch really fatty meats and cheeses, not just the carbs.
Yeah.
I think we were talking, I don't know if it was with Ali.
Yes,
or who
it was.
We were talking about when
it was
when we were
with
like,
Ali.
is this just a placebo or is anything actually
Yeah, no, it was
happen?
definitely Ali.
So I've had a couple cheat moments and not great.
What, diarrhea?
Yeah, I forget what I had.
Was
and
it wings and fries?
No, that wasn't that bad. Wings aren't that bad. Fries are not great. I did get. Oh, that's what it was. We went to Kate's sister's and ordered dinner, and I got a cauliflower pizza, and I was like, well, that's not gonna be crazy carb, but it was a crab pizza, so it had crab dip. So there's cream cheese.
Oh, and it's not
cream cheese, mayo, cheddar.
It's not the crab. It's the.
It's all the it was rich and fat and
Yes.
cheese. I've had fine luck with Parmesan, lower fat cheese, Parmesan, feta, and then some mozzarella. But this was like cheddar, cream cheese, and I paid for it the next day. I only had 2 or 3 slices of it. And it was super thin. So
It definitely wasn't. Well, it couldn't have been the cauliflower.
Right.
Because at most, what would you put? Like maybe a little bit of flour and cornstarch,
right.
if
So
that.
It wasn't no carb, but it was lower carb.
Yeah.
But I think the fattiness fucked me up. And then this last weekend, I tried eating some regular pizza and paid for it the next day. Not quite as bad, but
Which is hilarious. You ate regular pizza and was like, "Oh, that was better than the shitty fucking cauliflower pizza."
It was because I think it was like the
cream
cheese and the cheddar and that kind of thing. This was
Yeah, but that's
mozzarella.
still a bitch.
I mean,
settled.
neither was pleasant.
No,
I'm not
no.
saying it was
But
a
it
good
is
experience.
funny that you settled for the call. You should have just had regular,
Right.
and you would have been more satisfied and less hurting.
Right. I just can't eat like that. So I'm doing a lot of chicken breast. I'm doing a lot of leaner meats and vegetables. I've been doing some sourdough bread is lower carb, and then there's lower carb options. There's 0 carb tortillas. I'm doing all that kind of stuff.
And that stuff's not too bad.
No. I'm fine.
It's lucky.
I really
It's
miss,
lucky that
white
it's
rice
the
and, some
carbs
pasta.
and stuff, and it's not so much the sugar because
I've been cutting that out too, but
yeah, but I mean like with Lori's sugar, a lot of the even some of the low carb shit will spike her sugar, which is annoying. I mean, she's doing very well, 90% of the time. So if she spikes her sugar, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Plus, if she'll take berberine and then drink a glass of wine with it, which combats the sugar spike.
alrighty.
But
Has she tried that Fit Vine?
no, but the wine is the best thing for her.
Okay. Because I was going to say
wine-
that Fit Vine actually isn't bad.
Yeah. No,
they
I
have
would
it at
be willing
Giant.
to try
It's
try it.
zero sugar. It's actually pretty good.
But yeah, the wine, it actually lowers her sugar.
Alrighty.
it's like her thing is, I think it's insulin's resistance.
Okay.
So like her body just makes too much insulin. And that's one of the things with like drinking alcohol or wine. Red wine seems to be the best one, is when she drinks red wine, what we think is happening, because we have to like figure it out on our own, because doctors don't seem to like they don't like do we need to be rich is what we need. We all need to be millionaires, because then we can go to like the best doctors in the country and they can figure the shit out. But like,
or maybe you need a mafia doctor.
yeah, maybe. She is from Jersey. We can go to fucking Jersey, find a mafia doctor. It's like, this isn't a bullet hole. I don't know what you want me to do with this.
Side note, with The Sopranos, is she having like, watching it, like having like any like kind of PTSD or like?
Not yet.
Okay.
We
like
haven't
watching
gotten
The Wire,
far.
I love seeing like, oh, I've been there, like in Baltimore, like in that kind of thing. Like, I don't know if
she
she's
did,
like,
and I'm
she
gonna
has
wait.
that with Jersey.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'll wait to talk about this until it happens. But there is an interesting story with that,
Okay.
and we'll get there.
Nice. Alrighty.
But foreshadowing. Like, subscribe. But no, like, I guess your body, and I forget, and this is something that like, this is why I hate myself when it comes, like, I can't recall. I've talked to her about this 1,000 times and I can't recall the information. I just don't have the memory to like recall the actual facts. But like, her basically, when she's drinking red wine, her body is like prioritizing the alcohol. Instead of creating insulin, it's metabolizing the alcohol.
Okay.
So her sugar doesn't spike.
Okay.
So that seems to be what's going on.
Alright.
Is that like her body is like, all right, we need to metabolize this alcohol. And then it's just.
See, alcohol is the solution to most problems. Like, I don't, gets a bad rap.
Cheers. Could be saving your life right now with your ugly Maryland. It is actually kind of pretty. I like how red that is.
I when we went to the beach, I was just like, I want a crab koozie.
Why is it red? I guess red, black, and yellow. I love that black and yellow is always in the Maryland thing. It's like,
Yeah, and a
Shouldn't
little
it be
bit of
purple?
red, and a little bit of red, like the
yeah, it's red, black, and yellow. Why is that's not the Ravens colors? God, I love Edward Allan Poe so much. I really do. I have a whole book of his short stories.
Nice.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
for sure.
Yeah, he's a dark motherfucker.
Speaking of dark, I was gonna go into Epstein, but we started talking about tomatoes, but
We got 10 minutes. Let's talk about Epstein real quick.
You sure you don't want to wrap it up, or
We might as well. Yeah, let's talk about Epstein real quick.
Alrighty.
What do you have to say?
All I was gonna say was just like, I can't believe, like, obviously everything for the past like decade or two has been like politicized. Like,
Yeah.
I kind of have like no hope, because if we can't get together behind not fucking kids, what else is there to not
Well, that's
get
the
behind?
thing. Most of us are behind it. And there's just like, I think we're seeing like a certain, well, first off, there was a bunch of people like not interested for the last fucking 5 years, which is like, hey, aren't you interested in that? And they're like, no, you're fucking Republican retard.
Well, that's the like
and
partisan
then now it's
thing.
like the fucking reverse.
But that's the partisan thing that I'm talking about. Like, we talked about it last
Yeah.
episode. Neither side wants to release it because both are implicated. So
sure,
it's gonna take people coming together on both sides to be like, hey, can we not call these?
Yeah, and I hate to.
Can we call them out? Like,
I mean, Tim Dillon spoke about it. Did you see his most recent episode? He spoke about it very, very kind of perfectly. Like,
yes,
it's like they're throwing stuff at the wall. Like, hey,
Right.
no, it was just this. Will that get you to shut the fuck up?
right.
No? Okay.
Right.
It
How about
was-
Sydney Sweeney?
How
and
about
this
Sydney Sweeney?
distraction?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, well,
let's
no.
manufacture this outrage.
Yeah. Well, that's like the newest. But even before that, they were like, oh, no, we don't have any videos. It's like, oh, you didn't believe that? They were videos of different porn.
Right.
Do you believe that? Like, it's just like they keep, it's like, are you, I don't know. It's so, it is interesting. And I wish that like people would hold on, but I can already see it fluttering in the news feed. And I'm pretty sure it's just going to go away like all of the other things. And they're right. They're right to keep dicking us around because that's what people do. They just forget slowly. And I don't help. You know what I mean? We're not going to sit here and make a podcast out of it. We're not going to like fucking make our entire identity about... But hopefully...
Right.
Motherfuckers like Andrew Schultz, Tim Dillon, Rogan, hopefully they keep pushing it because they got the time and resources to keep pushing it. We don't.
Which brings me back to Tim Dillon. Like, because he will have an episode like that where I'm like fully like on board. And then I don't understand. Maybe I'm just an idiot. And maybe he's trolling people like Alex Jones.
Yeah.
But to have him on and like speak so glowingly about him, it seems to conflict with the type of mind that could produce an episode like he does pertaining to this. There seems to be like some cognitive dissonance unless it's like somewhat like performance art. I'm gonna have Alex Jones on and like and speak so glowingly and like is he trolling him by saying
I don't think he's trolling him.
I grew up listening to you, you're like
no, I think
as a broadcaster
that's real.
You're legendary.
Here's the thing, I think that's real, and I think that Alex Jones has been correct about a bunch of stuff. He's also a fucking retard, and I think that there's like you should at least listen to what these fucking people are saying. Like Alex Jones, like he was like the most wrong that you could ever be about that Sandy Hook thing.
Right.
But he was also talking about Epstein like 15, 20 years ago. So it's like that dude is out of his fucking mind.
Then why can't those people focus on real shit like Epstein? Like with the power that he had he continued pushing for that kind of thing.
He's
selling supplements and that kind of, so it's whatever.
Who do you mean selling supplements? Alex Jones?
Alex Jones.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
No, his show, it was modeled after actually somebody else's show. Zach Jack could probably speak more eloquently about this, but like he was actually modeling somebody else who had already done this kind of thing, but it was like...
I think he's talked about that.
Yeah. It's very like National Enquirer, like have this like crazy news, and then you're selling all these old people like supplements that they don't really need.
Sure,
like,
yeah.
And that was his show. That was InfoWars. Was It was an infomercial for all these supplements and that kind of thing, and using sensational news.
That might be the same thing as like a comedian promoting Blue Chew or whatever. The difference is that like the barrier to entry for like a real advertisement for Blue Chew would be like actual being a company,
not these like bullshit.
Exactly,
it's literally like snake oil salesmen. So like that was my confusion because like I have disagreed with things like and coming back to Schultz, and I pushed back having Trump on, but then he did have like Bernie and Buttigieg, but like at the same time I just want a comedian to fuck with all of it. And it seems like a step backwards to pretend like this system, like left versus right, is actually doing anything for anybody.
The thing is so many people believe, like, or so many people, like the majority, we're not like the majority of people. I'm so, what's it called? I am so disillusioned with it. That I don't believe any of it.
Right.
And I might be wrong, but I can't. I can't bring myself to believe any of it. They might, and that's not fair for us to project like that they're like, I think they do believe, I think they think when they vote it counts. I don't.
Right. But that's what I mean within the context of comedy, and that's why I keep harping on like Bill Hicks and George Carlin and stuff, because like 30, 40 years ago,
they were
saying
game.
These things, and people even before them were saying these things. And then it seems like comedy has taken a step back now and is a little bit not quite bootlicking, but like
and I don't even know.
The point of comedy, I feel like, is to take a different perspective, and they do that, and that's what I mean with.
I agree with you.
Tim Dillon and Schultz. They do have some nuanced takes,
even better.
They do have some nuanced takes,
mm-hmm.
but then there will be this cognitive dissonance, like that it actually matters, like rather than like
yes. Yeah, but that's us. That's us thinking, knowing that it doesn't matter. But like comedy, like they're doing what they believe, so they believe it matters. It's not fair for us to be like, why don't they realize this? Well, that's because they do think it matters.
True.
You know what I mean? Like they're only speaking like. As a comedian, I feel like we can only speak from our perspective. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if either of those, especially those two examples, I think they are speaking from their perspective. Tim Dillon has been like wild critical of this administration.
And everyone, I'm sure. Like
100%. I mean, he might be the shining example, or at least close to it. But then I don't agree with his take.
Keeping it funny.
Yes.
Right.
Keeping it, yeah. And him, not even necessarily funny. Some of it's like absurd, but it's him. It's his perspective. Same thing with Schultz. Like he is optimistic of certain things that I would never be optimistic of. And then, and it's so funny. The Rogan thing bothers me because I don't see the articles I saw a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But Rogan's been like criticizing the fuck out of Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Like the fuck out of, I mean.
I think a lot of people's pushback is like, why are you surprised? You came out and endorsed him and voted for him. But
but like what was.
Everyone else was saying these things before the election. Like,
yeah, but like that's the exact same thing that like Andrew Schultz was talking about. It's like, yeah, but what the fuck did Kamala say that would have been different? Now, the immigration thing for sure. But like he also said, like if you push back, the left pushes back on every single thing that the right says, and then the right pushes back on every single thing that the left says. Right. So it's like, how can you?
And that's part of the problem is thinking, oh, just because that side's wrong, like I think we're both of the mindset that everybody's wrong.
Exactly. Yeah,
I want to like carve out DC and just kick it out into the.
Yeah.
But like, my, I guess, wondering is that like this isn't new information. You have somebody who bought a teen pageant, the whole grab them by the pussy thing, like the whole like.
Sure.
It's like,
yeah.
This isn't surprising.
No, but then also like the whole Epstein thing, that all happened during the Biden administration and they didn't do anything. They didn't even talk about it.
Right, but that doesn't make what's going on now.
No, I agree.
Right, is what I'm saying. But like it.
But they didn't even. So it's like. So I guess we're all fucked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what we're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I have no hope because we can't even get behind.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Like,
yeah.
We can't get behind the worst. Being against the worst thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No. It's that's why I check out because there's no. To me, there's no hope. But like
I said this during the first drum era, I was like, there could be video of him with his dick in an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
And there will still be
1,000%
a section of people who will still support. And it's like, if we can't get behind that, like,
yeah.
I don't know what we can.
I mean, right. Like we're fucking, it's insane. And then we're in like, they admitted to hiding information about like what like the Biden, what was the Hunter Biden thing, the Hunter Biden like laptop thing. They fucking admitted that they literally stopped that story from getting pushed.
Right.
and no one cares. If I was like one of these hardcore Democrats, I'd be so fucking mad right now. Can you imagine how mad you would be if that was your team? I am so mad that we have Aaron Rodgers on our fucking football team. And we did it again. We had Russell Wilson. It didn't work. And we got fucking Aaron Rodgers. And I'm like, well, maybe. I'm like, all right, well, let's.
You guys just put Biden in quarterback?
Exactly. That's exactly what we did. Now, to be fair, we also beefed up the offense, but that's not what the fuck it mattered. Like, it's. I don't know. It's like it's the same thing. It's like I can criticize my team for fucking up, but I can still be hopeful, but like they're not even doing anything. They're not changing anything. Right. It's so crazy.
It feels like we can both have a football analogy. It feels like my team picked up in the middle of the night and went to another town and just took off, and like we're just left like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We're just like left holding the bag. So
yeah, it's so funny.
On that note, got anything else?
No, I don't think so. But let me see here. Oh yeah, nobody seems to care that like Lil Tay. Did you see that?
I did not.
Fucking, you remember Lil Tay?
I do not.
That child that was like a rapper. She was like a. Oh jeez. That's funny that you missed this. So it was like this little girl that was
she was like tabs on little girls.
I mean, she was like a rapper. She was just in pop culture. Do you remember Bad Baby? Yeah. Catch Me Outside. What about that?
Yeah.
She was like her Robin to that Batman.
Okay.
And she's this like child who was like real like offensive, like saying wild shit or whatever, and she was like literally, it's like, imagine what like a female rapper would say, but like a fucking 12-year-old saying like, nah, I don't give a fuck, throwing like money and shit, like crazy shit. She fucking started an OnlyFans. She turned 18 like 5 minutes ago, started an OnlyFans, and like 1 million subscribers were there. It's like, that's the list we need. Speaking of all this shit,
there might be some overlap there.
That's the list we need to be talking about. It's like, who's on that list? Throw him in jail immediately. That's disgusting. Right. That's almost, I at least appreciate like nerds being like, oh my God, I love Hermione or whatever. Cause that was a big thing, right?
Right.
When they were like, it was like a countdown for her to turn 18.
Gross.
Back in it's gross, but it's also is probably a bunch of 16-year-olds.
Right.
So it's like but like that's wild.
And it doesn't help the cause of trying to help actual like victims. It's like you're trying to like...
Well, listen, helping victims is not even remotely close to these people's agenda.
True.
They just want to jerk off to a child.
True.
That I don't know. I mean, she's like a kid. I mean, I don't even know what It's crazy. It's so disgusting. But that being said, they are turning St. James Island into a resort.
Wasn't it already?
That's true. It was. But I just imagine the worst. I imagine the most egregious version of Epstein's Island being a resort. It's like a Disneyland resort.
Right. How about you make it into a prison for all the people in the fucking files?
That'd be pretty sick.
How about that?
I mean, if it's going to be a resort, you know it's going to be a Disney resort. And they will be playing It's a Small World the entire time. It's a small world.
How about we turn it into a prison for the actual...
Yeah.
You know, they all wanted to be there. They can go back there and stay there.
I agree.
It's...
No, and like... Excuse me. To close what you were saying about... Like, I agree with like... It's just annoying... Like, seeing... Like... I don't see the articles I saw about Rogan. When Rogan like endorsed Trump, it was like 1,000 articles about him being like whatever. But none of the same publications are publishing articles about him criticizing Trump right now. Right. literally, I mean, there's like he's like literally been talking about, and I haven't even been watching. I've just been seeing clips of him like saying like, this is fucking insane. Like, what are you doing? Like, you said you were going after criminals and you're fucking arresting farmers. And none of the... That's like how you get people on your side. Well, it's almost like they don't want people on their side and they just want...
Well, also different... no one is reporting any truth without any spin.
Yeah, but that's a good spin. That's my point, is like, that's a good spin to say, oh, look, Rogan's given up on him. Like, they could spin it in that direction, and it would actually be very useful.
People in the media are scared right now because that whole merger thing that happened, that was kind of maybe a bribe in terms of, like, there are publications, like, there's with the threat of being sued, everyone from journalists to politicians, everyone is just trying to keep their
naturally,
shit fine. Like, it's self-preservation.
Yeah.
And there's, unfortunately, the minority is willing to sacrifice themselves to, that's what it's going to take.
Yeah.
Is people sacrificing themselves on both sides, and it could hurt them politically, financially, whatever.
Yeah.
But until then, everyone's just trying to save their ass. The publications are trying to, so like, if they're under threat of being sued for reporting the truth, like, there is, I'm sure there are some actual journalists out there, but they either are having their voices suppressed or they're just scared to,
or you don't see them because you have to you have to get to them. You have to like subscribe to their Substack, and I just don't give a fuck.
Overwhelmed with
and like,
crazy
I mean,
amount of information.
I mean, me and you, I don't know about you, but I try to fucking check out. Me personally, I check out and try to focus on positive things because I want to be better. We didn't even talk about stand up this whole episode. That's hilarious.
Yeah. No. Oh shit.
And we got no time.
We should
we have
wrap
no
up.
time. But I mean, it's crazy.
So moral of the story, pedophilia bad, tomatoes okay.
Tomatoes good. Tomatoes good.
Yeah. Got anything else?
Let's see here.
we gotta
no,
wrap
I
up.
don't.
We gotta wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
See you next Thursday.
Take it easy.
We solved it all.